episode. Because we had two. I was going to say it's 3/23/23, but that was yesterday.
I don't even know what day it is. 24th. Duh.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. I just looked
at
the date. I just looked at the date.
Alright.
This is what happens. See, Connor says sometimes him and Joe use one brain cell, and then sometimes I'm pretty sure we share one, depending on.
So we have half a brain cell each.
Well, yeah, we share it. Because sometimes I take the turn with the brain cell, then you get it. It's like, a handoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get it, okay. Yeah.
But I'm excited. Because in the last episode, we talked about the part 2 and what we wanted to do with it. And we talked about dolls. Because we both hate dolls.
Definitely hate dolls.
So I...
Still choking over here.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. We'll just gradually be dying in the background.
I feel like I'm coughing in every episode. So I was sick last episode, and then this time I choked literally right before this.
Someone's gonna comment and be like, "Is this girl dying?" And be like, yeah.
Actually,
yeah. So you should be nice.
Yeah, don't be judgmental. You don't know.
Come at you. Like, you don't even know.
I'll throw hands.
Throw hands. How dare you comment on my coughing?
Hurts my heart.
Has a casual cold.
Except for now, I'm not sick.
Yeah. We're just choking on water. And that's fine.
Well, and a Sour Patch Kid.
It's so much good. See,
I was back to back. It was pretty bad.
I was gonna bring my snacks over here, but it's like a chewy caramel. I didn't think people
I don't really want to hear
snack. No.
The whole time.
Thank you for demonstrating for the people.
Oh, leave it to me.
Yeah. In case anyone hates hearing chewing, here you go.
Well.
Did I do that?
That's my saying. If you didn't know, I say it too much.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's good.
I do it when I'm in trouble.
Did I do that? Sometimes a good scratch on the melon too. Or you pick at your eyebrow. Did I do that?
I was like, gosh, did I do that? And Maverick's like, seriously? And then I give a smirk like, I'm gonna have it.
The casual smirk of yeah, that laugh.
I don't know why I do that.
It's okay. It's fine. Anyways. Ooh. Synced up. That brain cell was transferred. It was in the middle of us. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Dolls.
Focus.
Yeah, we're gonna focus now.
So my mom always tells me, Jenna, focus.
Maybe you do need ADHD medication. Monkey with some Adderall.
Wonder if... Never mind.
There's an Adderall shortage.
Why do you know this?
It's been on my TikTok a lot.
TikTok.
Where all the good news.
Gag with a spoon.
I ain't gonna be taken by it. But anyways, for the third time now, we're talking about creepy dolls. We both hate dolls because they're freaking creepy. And if I ever have kids, they're never getting these big dolls. Like Barbies, fine, I can handle the Barbies. But like American Girl dolls, absolutely not. No.
What? Not those?
I don't
Those
like
are cute.
No.
A little bit.
Any
You can dress them
doll.
up. They can have little twins.
Yeah, that's better. There's two of them. They can be like the two kids in The Shining.
They're gonna run around.
They hold hands like
Going,
yeah, that sounds fantastic. That's what I want in my life is two kids.
I'm gonna go to that place, Build-A-Bear, and I'm gonna do a little creepy laugh, and I'm gonna send it to you as a gift, and you're gonna go home.
Where
Then
do you
you're gonna
press? Like
push
the
I don't know.
thumb or like
I think it's the
the
stuff.
belly?
I don't know.
And then I
maybe
just
it's
hear
like-
your laugh. That would go in the garbage so quick.
Oh, it's not that bad. You mean
I
a
don't
creepy
wa-
laugh?
Yeah, I don't want a creepy laugh because what if it randomly goes off in the middle of the night? I just hear your laugh.
I would have it on a timer. Go off in 1 hour.
Absolutely. Oh my god, no. See, that can be a Cal's chew toy.
I'm gonna put GPS on it, so if you throw it away, I'm gonna go get it and then put it back at your house, and then you're gonna be real creeped out.
Yeah, I would be. You're right. If you put a GPS in a Build-A-Bear, You could just ask for my address.
No! I mean, if you get creeped out by it and you throw it in the garbage, I'm gonna go to that garbage, I'm gonna find it.
How would you know? Because the garbage is still at my house.
I mean, you throw your garbage out, don't you?
Well, it's right outside the door.
Well, where does it go from there? A big truck comes in.
So are you going to check it every day?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
And I'll be like, oh, Shayley moved it to the other side of the house.
And then you're going to dig through the trash.
I'm going to go through hell just to do that. Yep.
I'd rather just buy another Build-A-Bear. Just keep sending them.
Yeah, that's more creepy. Anywho.
Maybe it's good I only picked 2. Well, I have 3 stories, but we'll only do 2 if we get off topic a lot.
Okay.
And I haven't read any of these. So I'll be just as surprised.
Okay. And, oh, my dog's kind of licking your Celsius right now.
Is she really? You little... No!
Pause.
You little shit. I can't finish that because of you. This thing is 3/4 full.
Just dump it into a different one.
Well, I don't want it right now.
Well, you should take the candy off so she doesn't do that too while we're pausing.
More trouble.
Back from our
Back to regularly scheduled programming, my goodness. We're gonna read a story now, and I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Although, disclaimer, I have resting bitch face. So if I look pissed, think I'm pissed, I don't care.
Then she's pissed and run away.
If I get pissed, don't come at me. Not too often do I get pissed. Every once in a while.
I was like, I'm not saying shit.
I don't get it. It takes a lot to actually get
It
mad.
does. Like, mad, yeah. It does.
I think I've only been mad at Maverick probably twice.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not my problem. Okay.
Okay. Doll stories. That's what we're talking about today.
God damn, how many times have we said this?
At least 6. I hope somebody counts.
Alright. Go.
Okay. The little doll that wanted my soul. The little doll had a spirit attached to it.
Don't like that.
We had a paranormal...
So I don't go to antique stores, okay?
I kind of like antique stores. We had a paranormal team come take it to a museum with other haunted artifacts local to us. We found them at a yard sale. They were both missing the same side leg. The owners and we had joked about the dolls being haunted, and we bought them both for $5. When we got in the car to leave the yard sale, we found the dolls at... Why are you picking at the mic?
You had a hair on it.
There's a lot of hairs on it.
Yeah, I was
It's
just...
teeny.
Continue.
We got in the car to leave the yard sale we found the dolls at. It started to hail with the sun shining. We ended up going to eat because there was no way we could... What? We ended up going to eat because there was no way we could shop at the yard sales in the rain. After we got done eating, about an hour later, we went to another yard sale, a block away from where we got the dolls. Everything was dry and nothing was out of place. I asked the lady how did she keep her stuff dry when the hail came through, and she didn't know what I was talking about. If my fiance wasn't with me, I don't know if I would have believed myself. That night, my fiance had a really bad dream about the smaller doll, and it was telling him to kill me. That sounds fabulous. He woke up and thought he actually hurt me. I joined some groups and shared the picture of the dolls on Facebook. They immediately knew it was the little doll. My friend showed her mom the picture of the doll. Her mom wanted to come see it before the paranormal team took it. When they got to my apartment, she went to hold the doll, but immediately sat it back down because the energy was so overwhelming. I asked her if I should try to hold it because it was my doll. She said sure. I picked it up, and as soon as I did, I felt this sensation like a high, and almost start to come in through my feet. and slowly inch its way up my body. When it got to my neck, I started choking and sobbing uncontrollably. Everyone yelled at me to put it down. I put it down and the feeling went much faster, back down, out through my feet, the same way it came in. Whatever it was tried entering my body for sure. We all wanted to go outside to get some fresh air after that. We walked outside between the apartment buildings, and on the deck behind me, all of a sudden, there were like 5 big crows behind me on the balcony, screeching at me like they wanted to attack us. Well, my friend and her mom went home. I don't blame them. The paranormal team comes. The air is so heavy. When you walk into my apartment, you can literally feel the energy. They start blessing the dolls and house, and the neighbor's dog is howling the whole time, which it never does. The lady carried the white stone to keep her grounded and protected, and she started freaking out because the stone turned hot. The energy level was a 3.5 out of 10, so it was all so crazy. I'm so glad I have so many witnesses. If you look in the picture of just one doll, if you zoom in to its right, your left eye, you can see the outline of a little boy's face. I didn't even notice until this past year when someone pointed it out to me. Yikes.
Wait, what was it about the eye?
So if you look in the eye of the doll, like its right eye, our left, if you look closely, you can see the face of a little boy. I don't know why my voice was so raspy.
Sounds like me, our first podcast. That's creepy.
Yeah. Hate that. That's actually terrible. Why would they buy the dolls if they...
I was just wondering that.
Actually. Why would you buy it if you knew? I don't get that.
That seems kind of weird. I don't know.
He did include... Oh no, they took away the picture. I was gonna pull it up. So I guess we can't. Stupid. I don't get, like... I have questions. I have many, many questions.
Yeah, you knew it was haunted or attached, so then why would you go buy more from the place?
Yeah, why... They told you it was haunted. But was it both of them, or was it just the little one? Because they said the little one had the most energy and the face of the boy, but they didn't really mention the big one. But they took both of them. Were they like a pair?
Maybe it'd piss him off if he didn't.
Maybe you are right, like the twin dolls from American Girl.
Tell me. I know.
Yeah, you know all the shit.
I don't know. That's weird. I would not buy anymore.
No, why do you buy the dolls in the first place?
Exactly.
Who just goes to the sale and buys dolls?
If you go to... True, okay, this is an antique. I was gonna say, if you go to an antique and you buy a doll, it's a little weird.
I just...
Like, there's something not right in your brain. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Immediately canceled. Immediately canceled. No, but like...
You're just asking for trouble, is what I'm saying.
Well, I can see the older people doing that because they grew up with like those kind of dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Like those...
But I mean, okay.
But if you're our age, you're buying those things. Why? You're gonna get a haunted one. You're going to.
Someone's gonna be attached to that son of a thing.
Well, seriously, because all the older people are like attached to the dolls already. So when they die, they're just gonna go with the doll, and then you're gonna bring them home.
You know what's weird? My grandma used to make dolls, so she had them all over her house, like heads everywhere. It wasn't even like all put together. And
Your dad's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that in the house.
Yeah, and it's like, I think that kind of helped me to not be scared of them in a way, because I'm like, oh, my grandma made them. But then, like, when people do that and they die, they're attached to those things.
Yeah, Connor's mom, Connor's grandma, I guess, made a couple dolls, and Sandy got a few of them. She's like, okay. She's like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, I got one for everyone that got confirmed. Got one.
Why a doll? Out of all things.
I don't know, and then she gave us a doll, and then my grandpa made a crib for it, because he's a woodworker, so he did that. She made the doll, and then the doll is sitting in what you were baptized in.
Yeah, that sounds so normal.
It actually isn't.
That sounds exactly like what I want sitting in my house.
Okay, yeah, that does sound kind of creepy. But it's not, okay? I mean, it is at my parents'. There's a reason why it's not here. But, no, I actually really like it. I don't know. It's in the crib that's upstairs, or in the attic.
Oh!
It's not the one that has a bag over it.
Yeah, why do you guys put a bag over it?
Because I creeped my mom out. My grandma made this other doll. I don't know how tall it is, like 2 feet. And it sits by a fake piano, so it's supposed to be like this piano doll. And my mom had it out for a long, long time. It used to be like, when I was little, I thought it was my best friend. Because it was like this, it was my height. I was like 2. I don't know. But anyways, on our 4th floor, we have it in like our storage room. And my mom would go in the room and be looking at her. And it creeped her out, so she put a garbage bag over it. So now I say it's the KKK.
I don't blame your mom one bit. Because my daughter had a best friend doll. And then when it got put away, you would stare at her.
Well, I mean, she had
Not
it
like
positioned.
stare, but like
she had it positioned where it was at the door, and it just creeped her out.
I would do the same thing. You can't tell me if your kid thought this doll was like its best friend.
I was like 2 or 3.
I don't care.
I thought it was another kid.
That's worse.
That didn't move.
And that wasn't abnormal to you?
Hey, we all had those imaginary friends.
Well, yeah, but they were imaginary, not this doll that just didn't move and was my best friend. Weird. My mom thought I was going to take some dolls that I got when I was a kid, and I was like, no, son. I don't want
Yeah,
them.
you said that.
I don't want them at home. Friggin' hate them.
I tried to have dolls when I was little, which wasn't my thing.
I
liked cars.
I liked cards too. Cards. I was okay. I need to
just stroke out. Do I
No.
need to bring you back to
So I need to explain. So Paige and I would play with cars, right? And we would take a deck of cards, which is where the slip came in.
Okay.
And we'd build houses and garages out of the cards.
Oh, I would knock those over.
Well, we did, but like we took the cars and we'd park them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, every time my cousin from Nebraska came up, we played cars literally 24/7.
Yeah, cars are cool.
Yeah, I loved them. And then we did like a little spy gear. We would try to, like, from the bookstore, I'd buy stuff and he'd buy stuff. Yeah. And we'd like think we're so cool by sneaking downstairs and listening to the parents when really you could just sit there and listen. It wasn't cool, you know.
But when you're a kid, it sounds so much more fun. But like, for us too, we'd also take our little Polly Pockets and play with the cars. We'd have both.
Mm.
I like the Polly Pockets. And what were those animals?
Animals?
The bobblehead, like cats and dogs, and you had them.
What? Bobblehead dogs? That's
Yeah.
pretty creepy.
You had them.
I do not recall this.
I don't remember what they're called. Bobblehead
I don't think so.
animal.
I never had a bobblehead animal.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Polly Pocket things? Or that's not a bobblehead.
I don't know how else to describe
But
it.
yes, it has. I had a couple of them.
What were they called?
I don't know. I had like a couple that I got for Christmas. See, I liked more of going outside and like stuff, and I would play football and stuff like that. But then when I'd go to Natalie's, she had this huge room of houses and all this for dolls.
Yeah.
And like she wouldn't play anything else other than dolls, but I loved the dolls too with her at that time. So it was fun when I played with her, but I would never play dolls with myself.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Natalie,
these little things.
Okay, yeah, what are they called?
I don't know. It just doesn't say.
They do call them bobbleheads, but I
They
mean,
are
I guess
bobbleheads.
it is a bobblehead. But the bobblehead I think of is like a little, you know, you have a little baseball player and you go on the head, like not this neck that moves.
Yeah.
Not like spring. This isn't a spring. It just moves the head.
I don't know what they're called. What are they called?
Damals. Isn't that a drink?
Yes.
God, what are they called? I love them. Animal pocket. Oh.
What if I just Google animal Polly Pocket?
Do it. I think it is a Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket. That's not what they're called, though. No, it's not that.
I'm pretty sure it's a Polly Pocket. Yes, it's the animals of Polly Pockets.
No, they're not. Those are entirely different. We're very passionate about this subject.
No. Yes, I did have those, I guess.
Yeah, you had those, see?
Anyways,
now that what kind of podcast is this again?
About dolls.
Yeah. Okay, something like that. Do you want to keep talking about some dolls? We have another story.
Alright.
Okay. The haunted dolls in my room. This is a true story, and I still live with these dolls. The dolls are in a case on the far east wall of my bedroom. They have been there since I was little, and have always freaked me out. Truly, my entire bedroom freaks me out in general. My house is not haunted, it's just the dolls. My house is only 20 years old, and my family built it, actually. My parents were the first ones to move in, so no recent owner of it haunts it. There are about 20 to 25 dolls in the case, and there is one doll that freaks me out the most. The case is rectangle shaped. There are 3 shelves, and in the top right corner of the 3rd shelf is the doll. You can walk around it while looking at its eyes, and it looks like the eyes are following you as you move. And if you turn your back to it, you'll feel as if you're being watched. None of my friends, or really any of my close family, like sleeping in my bed because the dolls are right beside my bed.
Why would family be sleeping with her in bed?
I don't think they're sleeping with her in bed. Okay. Like, if she gets kicked out of her bed.
But why would they come into her house and kick her out of her own bed?
I know people that do that.
Actually?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's just what they do. Like, hey, you take my bed, I'll go to the couch. Like, if your grandparents are staying over or something, or like your cousins.
True, and you need more space.
Yeah. And then they take the bed and you take, like, the couch or something.
Fair.
Anyways. Where were we?
The bed.
Yeah. None of my close family likes sleeping in my bed because the dolls are right beside my bed. And the doll that I don't like is positioned in the case as if it is watching you sleep.
Why doesn't she move them?
I don't know. That seems like the logical solution.
Move them out of there so people don't see them, and then they'll sleep in your room.
You'd think.
Some people.
It's really creepy. I'm still really young and live with my parents. My parents don't believe in ghosts. My family has told me that they felt something touch them, like they have heard things before and have felt sharp pains in there. And so have I. I truly think that my room is haunted because of these reasons. Sounds like you burned the dolls. Why are they in their room? They're not even their dolls.
Is this like a house? Is this an apartment that they have one room or something, or what?
It sounds like a house.
I mean, get rid of them. Although, okay, what's the proper way to get rid of a haunted item? You're not supposed to burn it, right? Because that makes it, like, fly up in the air, and then it can come haunt everything else, because it's burning in hell.
That's a really good question.
Or did I just make that up?
I think you made it up.
I totally did.
I think you made it up.
I did 100% make that up. Just saying. But if you act like you know what you're talking about.
I think burning it is the right way to go. However,
but that's how my brain thinks, is if you burn it, then you're freeing it because it's already from hell, so then if it's coming from hell.
No, so you bless it first. Take holy water.
True.
Pour holy water on it so it, like, locks it in, and then you burn it so it can't,
so
like,
you
escape.
Unlock it.
No, it burns.
Oh.
it burns with it. At least that I know of. Or you just let a museum take it and like get your bedroom blessed.
That's true.
Yeah, you could just give it to a museum or like an antique store. Like seriously, that's what I would do.
It's true. I'd give it to the Annabelle creators.
Well, honestly, like I feel like you could post it on Craigslist like haunted doll and people would eat that up. Someone would still buy it.
I'm gonna go get a doll and just pretend it's haunted.
You probably could.
And then I'm gonna say $1 million.
Take a random doll and put it on Craigslist and be like haunted doll $2,000. I bet it would go.
Heck no. What do I ever do for a job?
You should. Just buy cheap
Quit
ass
the
dolls,
hospital.
throw it off the roof a couple times, smack an eye out, haunted doll. See how much money. I should do that as an experiment, just to see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell Maverick I'm quitting. That's what I'm doing for a living.
Yeah. So, imagine telling people that's what you do for a living. I sell haunted dolls that aren't really haunted. All of a sudden you get an actually haunted one. That's that would suck.
And then that's the one you can't sell because people find out that you've been lying, and then you're stuck with that.
Donate it to a thrift store. It's their problem
That
now.
comes back home with you in your back seat.
Imagine. That reminds me of the Annabelle movies where it's in the back seat.
Oh, we should look up like stories of the actual Annabelle, like how it got there. Like, do you know the story on how it actually got to the museum, or are the movies actually true about it, kind of in a sense?
Oh god.
I don't even remember. We have to rewatch that stuff.
Story. I'm trying to think.
I don't even remember how the movies.
I remember. So I remember in one of the movies, and I don't remember which one, but one of the movies, the doll was bought as like a thing for this pregnant couple's kid, like their unborn child, and someone broke in and stabbed the pregnant wife multiple times, and I think they lost the baby. And then
That was Annabelle?
I think so.
Hmm.
I think so.
Hmm.
I
It's
could
been
be
so
wrong.
long since I've seen it that your dad took us to that movie.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm. He took us to all of them.
I'm trying.
And then he took us to like most of the Insidiouses too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Maverick, and then now I go.
Yeah, and now I don't get to go anymore, which is real awesome.
Hey, Maverick doesn't like going to them anyways. Well, he does, I guess, but. And that's not
So that's the real because the real life Annabelle doll
Raggedy
is
Ann.
the Raggedy Ann. Trying to find it. I'm trying to.
Have you watched The Boy?
I watched that with you.
Oh.
And our moms.
Well, I've watched it like 4 times.
I've seen it a lot too. Okay, so they want me to tell that. You know what? We're gonna Wikipedia this shit, so it might be wrong, but
That's very scholarly.
hey, they have their references.
Whatever's on the internet, you're supposed to believe, you know.
Okay, well, they can take it for a grain of salt, but I'm reading it because it's
I'm gonna believe it because I believe everything on the internet.
perfect. According to the Warrens, a student nurse was given the doll in 1971. They said that the doll behaved strangely and that a psychic medium told the student that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a deceased girl named Annabelle. Makes sense. The student and her roommate tried to accept and nurture the spirit-possessed doll, but the doll reportedly exhibited malicious and frightening behavior. It was at this point that the Warrens say that they were first contacted, moving the doll to their museum after pronouncing it demonically possessed. The doll remains in a glass box at the Warrens Museum, and I think it gets blessed like once a week or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
So apparently it was
That
done.
was a really cool story.
I'm sure there's a more detailed one.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's creepy.
we'll have to talk about that in like a whole other episode because I feel like that's a rabbit hole that we could go down.
Definitely, because I thought of a couple things I could say, but.
Another episode. Part 3? Birthday!
No.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wanted it. That'd be a cool episode
Yeah.
to do of like Annabelle.
Yeah, Annabelle, or just like other movies, like our thoughts on the movies, or
I've done a full report on the Amityville Horror House, and that was actually pretty decent. There's a lot. There's a lot of different things we could do.
See, what I don't get is the movies you can tell them multiple times not to go into that dark room, not to go into that cellar. What do they do?
They always go into it.
Although, what are we doing next time we're at your house?
Okay, so
We're going into your little cellar thing.
So I did open it this week.
Dum dum dum
Dum dum dum. Insert creepy music. I did open it, and I still don't like. There's a lock, but there's nothing in it. It's literally just skinny wooden planks all down. It's like a floor. It's like your standard attic.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like attic space with a little light hanging on the side. Like there's nothing in there. So it really wasn't super creepy, but I don't get the locks too. I don't know why they couldn't have just like
left it.
Yeah. I'm sure they didn't want to like have the space go unused. Cause that's my thought process. Is like, oh, it's extra storage, but like at the same time, don't put a lock on it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I don't like that. Keep the children in there.
Well, did you put a recorder in your room?
No.
Why?
Because I don't have a recorder. That thing is not going to last all night. It's doing good now.
Well, what time does she normally bark at? Your dog?
Last night she started barking at... Well, she wasn't barking, but she was, like, growling at 4 a.m. Oh, I should tell you this. So last night, I woke up twice around 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., okay?
Mm-hmm.
Each time, I woke up with such a severe amount of dread. Like, pure terror. And I don't know how to explain it other than, terror. Like, I just
said you had a dream.
These dreams weren't scary. They were just weird and random.
Oh.
Like, they didn't mean anything. They were so weird. They were so weird. Like, I don't know. I was in, like, Hell's Kitchen with...
What?
I was in Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay and... so it had nothing to do with it.
We're not talking about mine, too.
Yeah, but I woke up with such a severe amount of dread, I didn't even feel like myself. It was like... I was so convinced that someone was going to break into my house or like something. No,
weird.
I wish I was kidding. But like, I was like, something's going to happen. And it felt like someone was breaking into my house. I don't know why. It was so
And that's
weird.
when your dog was barking or something? Or?
Yeah, she went to the door of our bedroom. We have to keep it open because otherwise she whines to get out. So we keep it open for her so she can go get water in the middle of the day.
Also something standing in the doorway.
I'm always afraid of that. But she walked over to the door, and like, you know how her tail's curly, right? She goes to the door, she's looking out it. For a good 10 minutes, she's just standing there. And I see her tail slowly drop. Just a low growl. I'm like, get over here. Stop. I started yelling at her. What are you doing?
See, this is why you have to put a recorder in
I
there.
don't know if I want to know, though. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Maybe I'll record it and just send it to you, and you can tell me if I should worry or not.
Okay.
Because I don't want to know if it's my house. I have to live there.
I'll be like, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to fib a little bit?
I would probably tell you to fib a little bit until I'm ready. And I'd be like, don't tell Connor.
Why if I'm telling the truth, though, and you think it's a fib?
I don't care.
Because once there's nothing.
Well, if there's nothing, then it's fine. But if there's something, tell me there's something and say how much detail you want me to go into, and then I'd tell you.
Yeah.
Depending on how bad it is. If it's really bad, then it's really bad. I don't know if I want to
You're just giving me the opportunity to scare the living crap out of you.
Why would you do that? That's so mean.
I wouldn't. Because I need to say,
You know I'd freak out. I didn't tell you about that dream in your rental house to not freak you out. I was nice.
Fair. But she still told me eventually.
When you moved out. When you didn't have to deal with it anymore.
Okay, true.
I was nice.
True. But, you know, if I would say it to you and you say, promise you're not lying, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I'm lying.
I'd tell you if I wanted you to tell me the full truth or not. like sugarcoat it a little bit, so I'm not like absolutely terrified, but like I still don't know.
Sugar on me.
Anyways,
That's all I thought of when you said that.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
You have to record it at least just a little
should.
bit. Like, there's probably nothing, but you have to see what she's.
But I don't get why I woke up with such severe amount of terror.
Yeah,
I was seriously,
Well, maybe that's what Cal sensed. She didn't like it. I don't know.
probably, because I seriously felt like something was coming to get me. It was such a strong feeling. And I've had that
Give
feeling.
me chills.
See? Like, I've had that feeling a couple times before, but I seriously had to force myself to go back to sleep. Like, I physically made myself.
That was last night, you said.
That was last night. And she was, like, looking at the door and, like, growling, such a low growl. And her hackles weren't up. Thank God, because if they would have gone up, I probably would have just died. But, no, I don't get that. That's not normal. Usually you wake up and I'm like, well, it's time, and then you go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I had to wake up terrified. Like, that was, like, top 10 most terrified I've been in my life.
Really?
Yeah. For
top
no reason.
10. What's your top?
Ooh.
Oh,
It's really stupid, but it's really stupid. But that time we thought there was a home invasion in your house, but it was actually Seth.
No, it was my grandpa, wasn't it?
No, because the first time it was your gardener, I think, and then Seth came home, and we thought someone broke into the house.
There was a time, I thought it was you though, where we ran in the closet and we hid under my parents' closet.
That was that time.
It was my grandpa. He wasn't supposed to be driving. He had, like, dementia really bad. He drove to my parents' house and he was knocking on the door.
Oh,
And
so that was who was knocking on the door?
Yeah, it was my grandpa. And I called my mom and she was like, why is grandpa there? She was scared because he's not supposed to be driving.
And then Seth came home because I remember he shouted your name.
Because he's the one that opened the door for him. And he's like, grandpa's been outside. Yeah, and then...
Yeah, that was, like, top 10. I was terrified.
His battery got removed from his car, so he couldn't use it anymore.
Yeah.
Or something was removed, I don't know.
Yeah, that was probably my number one, because I really didn't think I was dying.
It's not really stupid. I was crapping my pants, too. Because I thought for sure someone was coming at us.
I know, I was like, we're gonna die! Dear grandpa. I'm trying to think of other times.
I think...
I don't know.
I was kind of scared that one time we were going to a lake and we got lost. And we ended up, like, going down this gravel road to that house we were going to turn around in.
Yeah!
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, it wasn't long ago at all.
I don't know, yeah, so...
Actually, we still don't know where we were.
I was thinking about that the other day. So for the people that don't know the story, actually I don't think we've talked about this story. We were on our way to my grandparents' lake cabin, and we decided to take a different route than what we normally do.
It's not
because we
smart.
thought it would be faster. And we were following Google Maps.
Yep.
And Google Maps told us to turn right onto this sketchy gravel road. We're like, all right, Google Maps said so.
Long gravel road.
It was a private residence. So...
And a crappy house at the end, like no one probably lived in.
No.
I don't think it was livable.
No, it was really, really run down. I'd be very shocked if anyone actually lived there.
Yeah, so we thought we were going to turn around and... Or follow... Actually, no. The GPS told us we could continue straight all the way through, and we were like...
It was a private residence.
Yeah.
And we got there, and we both just stared at the house. We're like, no.
Well, because it did stop, and then, yes, you had the house, but you could continue on, but it turned into a trail. Not like you'd have to walk or have a bike or something. You could take a car.
Yeah.
So then we're like, well, we gotta turn around. But then what's behind us?
A car.
We were like, oh.
What are the odds?
And it's an old guy, and he just waves to us, and I was like, Shayley, go!
We hauled ass.
It's probably a poor innocent guy.
I know, he's like, ooh, friends. And we're like, ah! Like running out.
I was so scared.
I was too.
Oh my god.
I was
like,
terrified.
I was like, can your dad come find us? I don't know where we are.
I was so scared. That was bad.
Oh, that was really bad.
Yeah, I didn't like
I
that.
also think that was probably my second most, like, scariest time of my life. The first time, and this is a really stupid time, but I decided to go with you and a couple of, like, your cross-country friends to the
the
Fergus Falls haunted house. It was at an actual insane asylum.
Yep.
So I was already like, ooh, I don't like this.
No, it was in the mall.
But there was an insane asylum.
That wasn't the insane asylum. They moved it from the insane asylum to the mall because they weren't allowed to do it there anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so they had that. And so I love like Acres of Terror. I love all that. I get really scared.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do. But I love it. It's like that adrenaline, you know?
Yeah.
So then Shayley's like, hey, come with us. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Well, you get there and they have 3 different colors. Mm-hmm. I don't know the colors, but the levels are basically they can't touch you, they can touch you, and then the next one they can pick you up and bring you somewhere.
We didn't do the top.
We did the middle.
Yeah,
where they could touch us. And it was $20 a person, and if you have one person in your group drop to the floor and say a special code word or something.
Oh gosh, it was like
I don't know what
I don't know. It was like,
but it was
I
a code.
give up.
Yeah, it was a code word, and then if you do that, they automatically take everyone from the group and remove you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost killed you.
I was kind of a baby.
You were terrified. I was so surprised.
I know, it's weird. I have never been so scared, but something about it was not, like, I was not up for any of that.
Mm-mm.
Like, I was not having it.
No.
And I normally, so, like, if we're in a line, I'm always behind Shayley.
You were in front of me this time.
Yeah, and I, like, because she didn't want me to grab her. So normally I grab her.
Yeah,
and
you grab me. You pull me
like,
around.
I just, like,
I hate it.
I just like to hold someone, and then when I get scared, I'll, like, kind of pick her up and move her where I want.
Yeah, you use me as a shield. Is what you
so
do.
Shayley made me go in front of her, and this effing clown comes around the corner with a chainsaw and scared the out of me, and he had to figure out how to get out, and all of, like, we're in this black room with stairs, and I dropped. And
yeah,
before
you
I
dropped,
knew it,
and you
I was
were
freaking floating in the air. Someone picked me up.
I did. I picked you up because if you drop to the ground and say those words,
this is like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, 5 minutes in, you start dropping. I'm like, nope. I picked you up off the ground and shoved you through.
I thought I died and I was floating in heaven.
You were so out of it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You've never done that.
No, I was not. I'm sweating thinking about it again. I was stressed.
And I was pissed. I'm like, you get your ass up. We paid $20.
Yeah, and we went through that whole thing.
Yeah.
And
you were terrified.
I got out of there, and my heart hurt.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
I did not feel good. Like, I had so much adrenaline, and my heart was just going like crazy. I wish I had, like, a Apple Watch or a Fitbit at the time, because I'm wondering, like, I bet it stayed elevated the whole time. I did not like it, and
We've never gone back.
I don't think I've gone back to any.
I don't think not with me at least.
Oh, no, I definitely did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think you came with when all of us college.
Oh, yeah.
I was with Cole.
Yeah, that was the college ones, yeah.
So I guess I have gone, but that's the Acres of Terror. We know that like the back of our hand now.
Yeah. That's old news for us.
Yeah, but I've never gone to one like that again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could. I didn't like it.
I like it, honestly. I wouldn't want to be, because they couldn't, like, pick us up.
If they could pick me up, I think I would have kicked one.
Yeah, they just would touch your shoulder and your hair. Yeah.
Touch my hair.
Touch my hair. A couple of them were grabbing my hair, like, oh, I don't like it. But, I don't know, it was fun. But maybe...
Not funny.
Now we gotta go play our game. Our scary game.
Oh yeah, we're playing a scary game right now.
I'm excited.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Shayla and I turned into little gamers.
Yeah, we're gamer chicks now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it with a straight face again.
I always made fun of Maverick, and now...
I know, now we're like...
We call each other on the phone, and we're like... Because we don't do the headphone thing. But we call each other, and we're like... Shayley, help me!
Shayley, I need help over here! And then the guys are in the background, just do that!
Yeah.
Shut up!
Maverick, every time he comes over, he's like, I'm so happy that you're having fun on that. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, shut up. I feel like a kid.
He's like, you're louder than me on there. Yeah, it gets intense, okay?
And our game was gotta run away from the little lake of moles.
Oh, our game is so dumb.
Oh,
this one's fun though that we're playing.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Gotta go play now.
Yeah, we do.
Any, because I'm hungry.
It's like 4.
I didn't have lunch. I was driving. We'll go get. I'll eat my snacks.
All right.
All right. See you guys.